For tonight's homework, your student has been practicing using partial product and writing a division number model. So they're going to do that work by reading the problem and finding what information they need. So in the first one, we see that he has a bag of 83 marbles and he wants to divide them among 5 friends and himself. So we want to remember he's the 6th person. So the number model is the total, which is the dividend, 83 divided by 6. Using it with an unknown means what are we solving for? So in this case, we're figuring out how many marbles each person gets. So I'm going to put M for marbles. After a student has the number model, they can come down to the grid. You can use a separate sheet of paper too. Just make sure it gets turned in with it. We're going to say 6 is our divisor, so it's going to come outside of the division bracket, and then 83. Your child at school has been practicing what we call partial product. It should sound familiar because we just did we're doing partial quotient, which is similar to partial product. So we're basically saying in our head, if I know I'm making groups of 6, can I make at least 10 groups? Well, 10 times 6 is 60. So I say to myself, is there at least 60 in 83? The answer to that is yes, so I'd try the next number. These are just extended fact multiplication. It's a kind of a way of getting close to what we think the quotient is. 20 times 6 is 120. There's not enough in 83, so I'm going to stick with 10. The number of groups that I'm making come outside the line here, so I'd say I'd make 10 groups of 6. So I'm thinking in my head, 6 times 10, I'd write that number under here, 60. And then I'm going to subtract. This should feel familiar to families who maybe learned a traditional algorithm for division. We're going to subtract from the total after we bundle up 10 groups, meaning each friend has gotten 10 marbles. If we give 6 friends 10 marbles, we need 60 marbles, leaving us with 23 marbles. So now we're thinking of this as what's 23 divided by 6, or 6 times what is close to 23? Well, if you're looking through your multiplication table, you can see that this number that's closest is going to be a 3. So we would add 3 marbles to each boy, meaning if we give 3 marbles to each boy, which is 6 boys, we'd need 18 marbles. We're going to subtract to see how many marbles are left. When we do that, we see that we need to do an exchange in the ones place. 13 subtract 8, we get as 5. Because there's 5, there's not enough to give every boy another marble. So we count out how many we gave each boy. In the first round, we gave every boy 10. In the second round, we gave each boy 3. So we use the partial quotient. 10 plus 3 is 13. And then the next question said, are there marbles left over? Well, there is. There were 5 marbles left over. So what we would then put here is 83 divided by 6. It's still the number model. We now figured out that the boys each got 13 marbles. There was a remainder of 5. Okay? So when your child is getting ready to maybe solve the other ones, you may need another sheet of paper. You may need to write on the back, which is fine to solve. They're going to set it up in the very same way. They're going to read the problem, find out the total. You see here there's 360 small prizes to be shared at each of the 5 carnival booths. Okay, so we're going to set it up the same way. We're going to take 360 divided into 5 equal groups. And we're going to do kind of that guess and check or at least number. So we'd say to ourselves, well, we have 5 in each equal group. So we'd say, can we do at least 10? Well, that's only 50. And I see the number there is 360, so I'm going to jump even higher. So I'm going to ask myself, what number is close to 360? So I can think about what's close to 36. 360, I know that 5 times 6 is 30, 5 times 7 is 35. So I could try 70 here, and I know 5 times 70 is 350, and that puts me really close. So if I do 70 groups of 5, that means I've used 350 of the carnival toys, meaning so far every booth has 70. 70, 5 times is 350. That leaves us 10 small toys. So I'd ask myself, 5 times what is 10, or close to 10? In this case, I know the answer here is 2. I can also think of it as 10 divided by 5. And I say there's 2 more groups. So if I give 2 more to each group, there's 5 groups. That means I pass out 10 more toys, leaving me with 0. Again, with partial quotients, I have to find all the parts of this division problem. So I have 70 and 2. So here I'd write the number model, 360 divided by 5 equals prizes. There were 72 prizes. There were 0 left over. So that means there's 360 divided by 5 equals 72. For the last 2 problems, your child would just go ahead and use the back or another grid.